Hello, this is Joshua. These are the main characters from the comic project I'm currently working on. It's a story called Caden and the Yak Thieves. It's written by my brother Josiah, and I'm making it into a comic. In this video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about the process and showing you some time-lapse video of drafting out a couple comic pages. It's a story about Mongolian cowboys. They ride horses, they raise cattle, and protect their herd from rustlers. Ideas we're familiar with, just in a different setting. Most of us don't know much about ancient Mongolian culture, but my brother Josiah does. He's done a lot of research for this project to make it historically accurate. But one of the neat things about Josiah's story is it doesn't dump a bunch of facts on you, and it's not a history lesson. Any foreign ideas are introduced in a really natural way. The step of the process we're on right now is the drafting process. Before this step, I went through Josiah's script and split it up into sections of how much dialogue I thought would be on each comic page. Then I put the text for each page into speech bubbles and started planning the layout of the page and roughly drafting out the comic. My goal as the comic artist is to make the reader want to keep turning pages and reading the story. The sequence of a page should end in a way that makes you want to keep reading. A lot of times when I'm splitting a script up, I'm thinking about ending on a punchline or ending on a question. When there's a funny moment that's being built up in a story, I'll sometimes have the page end with the punchline. That way it has a complete thought and ends in a satisfying way. And in some cases, I'll split up the script where it ends with a question and the answer is revealed on the next page. This is especially important if there's something I don't want the reader to see until the right moment. As an example, I thought of a scene from Walby's road trip adventure where Walby is following a GPS on his phone and the page ends with him saying, "I don't see it anywhere." And then you turn the page and you see that he's on top of Mount Rushmore and he says, "I was really looking forward to seeing Mount Rushmore." That was a place where ending on a question and revealing the answer on the next page was impactful. So after I split the script up like that, I start putting them into the pages and putting them into bubbles and start the drafting process. And I have a lot to say about that process, but I'll save it for later.